Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. It is Thursday the 13th of November. Thanks again for watching. Well, yesterday's ideas about the possibility of a cold snap coming at the end of November, early part of December, certainly caused a lot of interest, and of course we'll keep you updated on that right the way throughout here at weatherweb.net. Looks as if we are going to be in for some unsettled conditions over the next few days, but there are some signs coming in now from models trying to hint at that cooler weather at the end of November. But no means is it a forecast just yet, but of course I wanted to show you the very latest on that, so let's take a look. So then over the coming days, we've got unsettled weather ahead. This is today. This is the front that's moving into the west, bringing outbreaks of rain across the country. Pretty windy as well. As that passes eastwards through Friday, we've got some pretty hefty bursts of rain around, particularly I think through Scotland, northern England, down through parts of the Midlands into southern England as well. But given the low pressures around over the weekend, there will be some areas that aren't too bad. We've got bits and pieces of rain for northeastern Scotland, some heavy showers across southern parts of England, but in between broken cloud and generally dry. We're not talking wall-to-wall sunshine, but I think some reasonable conditions. And similar again for Sunday, probably more cloud for eastern Scotland, eastern coast of England on Sunday as the wind goes into the northeast, and some heavy showers across Ireland. But for many, probably fairly dry, although again some pretty hefty showers just off the southern coast of England. Low pressure stays with us into the early part of next week as well. We've got heavy showers rotating around this low, but if you're out of the showers, actually it isn't too bad. Probably feeling a little bit cooler. Now, frost overnight into Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday at the moment sees these fronts coming in from the west, bringing some outbreaks of rain with them. Rather windy out in the west as well. And the 1 to 5 day forecast from the CFS model for 500 millibars, picking up well on the ideal look of the trough over the next 5 days. There's the ridge up towards the north, but just look over the states here. You see that big ridge here, look, building towards the northwestern states. It's this that's pushing all the cold air south, that's developing this trough down here. That has a bearing on our weather, particularly regarding what I was telling you about yesterday. This is the second 5 day period from the 18th to the 23rd of November. And what you need to watch here is the effect of this low over the states, because as it continues to pump cold air south, notice it's strengthening the jet all the time there, coming across the Atlantic. And we've still got our trough here, look, with the ridge off towards the east during that period. But just watch this, because one of the signs to watch for is cross-polar flow developing, and here it comes, look, here's cross-polar flow digging into this trough here. The CFS by then, because it's an ensemble, trying to smooth things out a bit, but it's digging into our trough here. It's maintaining our trough towards the west. Now what we have to watch happening is if cold air gets in there, and this is the period from the 28th of November through to the 3rd of December, what it will do is sharpen this trough here. So it's continuing to feed in cold air all the time. It will sharpen the trough downwind. And what we need then to watch for is this feature here, also mini troughs being cut off here, coming down here, and the build of the ridge off towards the east here again. And if you look at this chart, this is from the 3rd of December to the 8th of December, so days 21 to 25. Cross-polar flow gets back in, sharpens the trough out here. You can't get a compensatory ridge going in here because of the cold air that's coming in there. And what that's leading to is the hints of the ridge out here. So that's what we need to watch for. Now, by no means is that a forecast at the moment. Anything could change. You wouldn't expect the CFS particularly to be seeing it, but I want to stress it's not a forecast. Things can still change. But what it does is just not strengthens our cold weather ideas, but it's just another signal of cold weather. There's so much that has to come into play to get this going, but it just kind of highlights that threat there. This is the latest stratospheric chart for 10 millibars, and this is the position as of today. And notice the warming again showing in here. So that's the forecast, the 240-hour forecast for the 23rd of November. And typically we get a cold hit of weather if it arrives with the warming event within about 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So that would put us at the early part of December. CFS not quite so cold today, showing the fall off in temperatures at the end of the month. It shows that there's a battle taking place because it kind of picks them back up again, but generally the overall trend is down into the early part of December. And again, we get these spikes coming in, but overall we're into much cooler temperatures. Again, I stress this is by no means a forecast of wintry weather ahead. It's basically just showing you some of the building blocks that are starting to come together. But lots needs to happen in order for colder weather to arrive. But of course, we'll let you know all about that here at weatherweb.net. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining and bye for now.